We are getting the car today, but we are not getting it till 2 o'clock. It is currently 10:30, so I'm off to the gym. If you haven't already, go watch this video. I can never remember what side it is. Watch that video and it explains the car situation. But basically, we were forced to give back the car that we currently have. So we had to get a new car, and we had 3 weeks to get the car delivered to be here. Otherwise we were going to be without a car, which for where we live, it's difficult. And we had to make a very spirited decision. After that vlog, we went back to the garages and we were just torn between 3 cars, and we made the decision. And it's brand new, it had to be ordered in, so it was the kind of thing where it was like 4 to 6 weeks. I was like, right, okay, well, we'll just have to figure out if we have an overlap with the car, because our current car, our ID3, is getting picked up on the 16th. Today is the 14th, so we've managed to do it with 2 days in between. So I think it took 3 weeks for coming, which we are so grateful about. It means we haven't had to faff about with hiring a car or any of that kind of stuff. We can literally just get the new car and then hand this one back in 2 days time. That is happening at 2. Today as well, also have a valet coming to clean the old car, because obviously if we hand the car back and there's any damage, you have to pay for the damage, and you don't want to pay for any damage. So we're hoping that all the scuffs and dirt and stuff will be sorted today, so then we don't have to deal with it at all. We also don't have to deal with the charging, because Jack charged it the right amount yesterday, and we're just not going to use the old car until it gets picked up, I don't think. But today is new car day. It's been very exciting. It's been a bit rocky though, I'm not gonna lie. It's been expensive. It has been, we had to put the car that we've ended up going with, is a bit of an expensive car, so Jack wanted this car, so we've put a bit of a bigger deposit down to keep the monthly payments down. So we've put a big deposit down, not big by any means, it was £2,000, but that's big for us. And then we've had to pay for the insurance, which we haven't had to do because this current car is on subscription. And then we're having to pay for the valet. And then we're having to pay for excess mileage because we went over our mileage in the current car, and we were planning on just not driving as much to bring it back down, but then they asked for it back, so we had no time to do that. So we're gonna have to pay like 500 quid for excess mileage, and then there's the chance that they say, oh, there's a bit of damage here, you need to pay, but that's not gonna happen. We are manifesting it, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be clean as a whistle. The valet today was meant to come, it was meant to come yesterday, but then it was pouring. So he was like, I'm not gonna come and do the car in the rain, so we'll do it tomorrow, and if it's still raining, I can't do it before your car gets picked up. So we're keeping everything crossed, the weather's gonna stay nice. It's currently a bit grey, it has been raining, but we're gonna say by 2 o'clock, I think the guy's coming at 1 actually, it's gonna be, oh, that's a good point, hang on. I'm gonna have to speed things up because I thought I had to be back by 2 to go get the car, but actually the valet's coming at 1 and I am taking the car. So that means I have to be back by 1. So let's stop chatting, let's go to the gym.
Times morning briefing on Tuesday, the 14th of November.
I was not baptized. This town's the same as you left it. Your page was blank, but I read it.
What were you saying? You're getting on it?
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
Quick update, back from the gym. I don't think we've got time for lunch.
No.
So basically, oh, say hello.
Hello.
That's a leaf, by the way, if you're unsure why there's a
Not
big
me.
green thing. The valet, what was meant to happen? I was meant to get back for 1. He didn't come at 1.
No.
The valet guy.
I think I messed up.
Oh, really?
I think he said 1 till 2 on Friday. If he was coming on Friday. But he
okay.
said 2 till 3 today.
Right, okay. So I didn't need to get back for 1, which was good because I was chatting to everyone. There's new staff at the gym. So I was talking to, well, I say new, they've been there for like 3-4 weeks, but I was talking to the one who I knew, and then I've talked to the new manager because I haven't really talked to him yet. So I was chatting away. So I've got back and it's 2 o'clock now. So I've been there for over 2 hours. Did some good squats though. Plan now is, the guy is coming anywhere from 15:15.
He's there in 15 minutes, he said. So 15:15.
So 15:15. 15 minutes?
Yeah.
15 minutes from now is 15:15?
He's just texted us now to say 15 minutes.
Ah, I didn't know that piece of information. Yeah. Then we are going to walk along to get the car because the car garage is literally 10 minute walk. So we're going to go along because obviously if we take the car, that means we both can't be in the car. And I want to be in the car because Jack definitely wouldn't let me drive it away. I haven't told them what it is. No, you wouldn't.
I would?
You wouldn't.
No, would.
You would be driving it away from the garage, not me. It's your dream car. So then what's the plan? What we're going to do? We're going for a drive.
We'll go for a little drive.
We'll go for a little drive in the new car because I think I'm going out tonight now. I thought, sorry, go on.
But I'm still at work this afternoon.
Yeah, Jack's still at work, so we're going on his lunch. But I thought we were going to have plans. I thought we were going to do something. It's a new car day. It's exciting. But apparently not. So I'm going to go see my best friend Ellie. And Jack's going to stay here.
Go to the gym probably.
I said not to come to Ellie's though because you would be leaving Oakley twice. And if you go to the gym, that means we'll be leaving Oakley twice.
Yeah.
But it means then though,
out.
you could walk him, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Because we've got 2 cars for 2 days. So we can I can go places, and then Jack can also go places because we have a car, 2 cars.
Yeah.
We've got a car each for 2 days. So we're gonna make the most of it, and I'm gonna go to see Ellie and Tom and Tazzy. And Tazzy, your bestie. Oakley and Tazzy had a play date on Sunday. We went to the beach, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I did an update about him last week. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it above. I'm being told that my battery's dying. But they had a play date, and it was very, very cute.
Yeah.
Very,
You're very good.
yeah, him and Tazzy ignore each other, which is exactly what I want, so I'm happy. Anyway, let's have a snack. Should we have a snack? Let's have a snack. I am gonna have a protein bar. I finally have found another protein bar that I kind of like. Ellie took me to Costco, and these were in Costco. So she said that they were nice, so I thought I'd give them a try because I think I've mentioned this in other videos. I'm sorry if you're not interested in fitness. This is a very fitness heavy vlog so far. There'll be timestamps in the description box if you're just waiting for the new car. But basically, my favorite protein bars were the PhD Smart Blondie white chocolate ones. I don't know. They've either changed their recipe or every single pack that I have ordered are melted. I have 3 boxes currently not being eaten because it's either they've melted and then reformed and the protein in the middle is just disgusting, or they've changed the recipe and the middle is now disgusting. So things haven't been going well, and I don't want to order another box because I've got 3 boxes that I'm not eating. So we bought a box of grenade bars to share, and they're all right, you know. They're not as good as the PhD Smart ones, but they're all right. They're very similar. They don't have as much, hang on, like the black bit, the crunchy bit, there's not as much of them as the Smart bars, and the middle bit's a bit more soft. They kind of, I'm being rude, hang on. They kind of taste like, if anybody remembers these, I can't remember what they were called, from when I was younger, the milky bar. They used to do like the white chocolate fudge bars. Like they were Milky Way, not Milky Way, Milky Bar, and it wasn't like fudge, but it was like white chewy thing covered in Milky Bar chocolate. They kind of taste like that. They're a bit more sickly than that, and the middle bit gets a little bit like after a while, but they kind of taste like that, and I freaking loved them. I absolutely adored those bars. They were so freaking good. So many chocolate bars from when I was a kid that have stopped, and I'm like, why? They were so good. They were so good. I'm gonna go back to eating this, and hopefully the valet guy comes soon and we can go get the new car. I also need to get changed because I'm sweaty. Right, the guy is here. We're gonna go get a new car.
Yeah.
Did Michael say how long it would be?
No.
Right. Michael's the sales guy we've been dealing with. What did the valet guy say?
So you asked if there was any dog hair in the car, and I said, well, there might be some here and there, but it'll not be like full on, like in the seats. But he says there could be a surcharge if it takes them longer to get it out. There'll be a surcharge if it goes over 2 hours of tenner. So
I mean,
he's had a look though, and he says, oh, there's not that much. It should be all right.
right, okay.
Because I said we normally keep them in the back anyway, and those seats don't really get like hair in them, do they?
There's
The
not
back
any
seats.
gaps in the seats, really.
No, but like in the threads, like I think it's too weird of a material to
Yeah.
get it in properly. So
Okay.
I said should be fine. He said should be fine as well.
Awesome. So 2 hours.
So it should take him an hour and a half. He says if it goes over 2 hours, there's a surcharge. But
Right.
cool. You ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody is right. Yeah.
We have the car.
We do.
Look at it. Ah, it's so exciting. Typical, the animations just stopped.
Yeah.
You don't need to put your foot on the brake. Try to figure it all out. Even Michael, the sales guy, was like, hang on, let's figure this out. Oh. Are you so happy?
Yeah.
Like, got the, oh my god, it's got a little, we've got the sunroof, back seats.
Frunk emergency release activated. Check frunk compartments.
Frunk. Listen. It's so exciting. We'll fill you in on why we decided to go with this one, what model it is, once we've went for a drive, because we've been in the garage for actually quite a while, so I don't know if we're going to be able to go on a proper drive, but we'll see. We'll see what we're going to do. Struggling with the front boot already. It did a little like weird little like music. No music. Do you want to go ask Mike?
I'm gonna have another look.
So this is the back. It's got the fake leather seats, and the roof is absolutely huge. And then we've got the white on the top, and then this is silver. This is the side. We've got Bang & Olufsen speakers. That'll be explained more when we talk about the model, because it's not just like a basic model, but we'll fill you in a bit. We're currently struggling with that warning. It says front emergency release activated, check front contents. And when we were looking at the front boot before, it had a little button, and we kept pressing it, trying to figure out what it was doing, because the sales guy, like the mach-e's are really new, so the sales guys actually aren't 100% on everything yet, and he was like, oh, I don't know what that button does, and me and Jack were like, oh, we'll just Google it, it's fine, don't worry. And then we're getting this before we drive away, so I don't know if maybe we've pressed something and we haven't put it back correctly, so don't know what's going on, but Jack's just went in to see if we can get some help.
Figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate.
Seeing that lighting's terrible. Hopefully I've made that better in editing. Okay, so thought we'd explain why we went for the Mustang, what model it is, all that kind of stuff. So first we'll do the model, because I'm sure that's what people care about. So it's the Model Select, yep. With a tech pack. Yep. People are going to judge me so much for this. Basically, we were looking at the Model Select, but the Model Select, this Select model, is it 100% Select because of how much I'm saying this? Right, okay. That's the base model. The only differences are so minuscule between the models. So there's the Select, then the valet guy's still going, by the way, so if you can hear stuff, that's him, and if he knocks, we'll have to go. There's the Select, the Premium, and the GT. There's also a Premium all-wheel drive. So the GT is the top one, it has everything. It's a bit wild. The Select has a smaller battery than the other three. Yep. It has no sunroof. It has base level speakers. It's
got one battery instead of two, so it's less performance as well as the range.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got one battery. It has material seats with a certain stitching in, and non-electric seats. We went in and we were like, the Select will be fine. But then, when we were in it, and we were in it for the second time, and we were thinking about what it didn't have, we were just like, for how much we're spending on the car, we kind of want a sunroof, and we kind of want electric seats. They were the main thing. Then, I found out it wouldn't have ambient lighting. So, I wanted the Premium very, very badly, because my favourite thing about the ID3 is the ambient lighting. It has LEDs going all around it. I adore it. I absolutely love it. Yeah. And I was like, if we're paying this much for a car, I want my ambient lighting. I haven't won. Ours doesn't have ambient lighting.
There's about a £15,000 difference
to get
in
the Premium.
Cost to get the Premium. Yeah.
Which was just too much. The Premium does have the bigger battery, which is why the price jumps up so much. And it has the sunroof and things like that. But so we were gonna get the Select. We'd picked which one we wanted because we wanted it in the what do they call it? Tech Orange. In Tech Orange. Cyber Orange. That was the one we wanted. That colour is beautiful. But when we were like, when we're spending this much money on a car, we don't want to lose a sunroof. The electric seats made the car feel, and it sounds so silly, but the electric seats made the car feel so much more luxurious. Like, so much more luxurious. So we were like, we want the electric seats. Let's look at a tech pack. And we found one. Not in Cyber Orange, but there was white, another white, and a grey. And Michael went off and did the numbers again, and he was like, that's the best deal. He was like, get the one with the tech pack. That is the best deal out of all the ones that we've looked at. Because we'd looked at the Select, we'd looked at the Select with a tech pack, and we looked at the Premium. And he was like, get that Select pack with the Select with the tech pack. And he was like, Sarah, I know you want the ambient lighting, but it's not worth spending 15 grand more just for your ambient lighting. Buy some LEDs and plug it into the USB. So I lost my battle with that. But with the tech pack, you get the sunroof, Bang & Olufsen speakers, electric seats, and leather seats. Fake leather, but still leather seats. So that's the model that it is.
And I think the boot thing, the automatic boot opener.
Oh yeah, what was it called?
You know, the assistive boot opener where you press a button or you press the key and it just opens the boot for you.
Can you remember what the white we got was? Oh, there, Star White. It was between Star White and Space White, and we went with Star White because...
Space White's a bit silvery.
Yeah, and I hate silver cars. Like I say, wanted it in Cyber Orange, but we just couldn't get one with a tech pack. Do you want to talk about why we picked that one?
What, that car?
Picked the Mustang. Because from the last video, we were still looking. Basically, we narrowed it down. The final three were the Mustang Mach-e, which is Jack's dream car, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, and the Hyundai Ioniq 6. Yeah. The Volvo went out of the running because it was just too expensive, and it wasn't our dream one. For our dream one, it was too expensive. We got there was a freaking amazing deal at the Volvo Silverstone in Sunderland. It was insane. Like, we were getting the top model XC40. We were getting the top model XC40 for the price of the model that we wanted. But it wasn't the colour we wanted, it wasn't the interior we wanted, because we wanted it in a different colour. Yeah. And we were just like, we'll be spending a lot of money on a car that isn't the dream. So we were basically, right, next car, we'll look at Volvo, because that's my dream car. And we wanted it, if we were going to spend that much money, to be like the car we wanted. So we were like, right, Volvo's out of the running. We took VW out of the running because we're just... I love the 3, but it has its issues. Yeah. It has its problems. And we were just like, we're just going to run into the same problems. Yeah. It's going to be the same braking that we don't like. It's going to be the same software that's laggy. I really, really do like the ID5 and the ID4, but the software just lets it down. The MG we just didn't want to do.
That was
not good quality car.
The kind of last resort.
Yeah.
Needed it.
Oh, Kona. The Kona was in the running.
Oh yeah.
That was in the running actually. The 3 that we wanted were the Mustang, Ioniq 5, and the Kona, because I didn't like the 6. There is no headroom in the 6, and I am only 5'8". Like, it was literally like this far above my head. So the 6 was out of the running. It was between the Kona and the 5. And then Honda actually came into the mix. That was after this video.
Yeah, it was.
Because when we went to Sunderland Volvo, because they were the only ones that had a test drive available, Hyundai's garage is attached to Honda in Sunderland. So we went into Hyundai because whilst we had the Volvos fresh on my mind, we wanted to go look at the Ioniq 5. And when we went in there, first of all, saw the Ioniq 6 with a white interior.
Nice.
It was so beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, can we get a 5 with a white interior? Because if so, this might be the top runner. So we were looking at that. We finished in Hyundai because they didn't have anything to test drive either, because we wanted to test drive a Kona, but nowhere had a Kona to test drive, nowhere had an Ioniq 5 to test drive. So then we were like, right, okay, we'll leave. So we walked through Honda to get out, and the ENY1 was there, and we were like, whoa, because that also had a white interior, and we saw that and we were like, this is nice. Brand new. The guy came over and he was like, this is literally arrived yesterday. It is a nice car. So we were like, oh, right, okay, maybe we should look at this one. So then the next day we went and test drove a Honda ENY1. I think that's right. Yeah. Excuse me if I'm wrong. In Morpeth, because they are also connected, but Honda's a little bit further out the way. And it was all right. Yeah. It was beautiful. It was not outside, but inside it was beautiful, really nice, but it just didn't feel as luxury as the other cars that we've been looking at. Yeah. And the price was actually putting it in the middle. Like, it wasn't like the cheapest. It was like, I think it was more than the Kona and more than the 5, I think, whereas the Ioniq 5 was way nicer. So we were like, right, okay, no to the Honda. So like I say, ended up with the 5, the Kona, and the Mustang. The Mustang was the most expensive.
It wasn't actually.
No, it was. For the Mustang, we had to put the term up to 48 months and a $2,000 deposit, whereas the rest of them were 36 months and a $1,000 deposit.
Yeah.
So we have had to do that to keep the price down, because if we did it a 36-month and a $1,000 deposit, it was going to be way too much.
Not as expensive as the Volvo, but it's still
No,
towards that.
still
Yeah.
very expensive. So when it came down to those 3, it was mainly to do with, so my favourites were the Hyundais, Jack's favourite was the Mustang. The benefits for the Hyundais were inside, beautiful. It had a wraparound screen, stunning. We could get it in white. Freaking love white interiors. I know they can be tacky, but I freaking love them. Yeah. And with the Mustang, I wasn't so keen on the Mustang because the tablet in the middle, as I like to call it, basically the tablet isn't tilted towards the driver, which is stupid. Do you want to go get your pizza? Jack's just getting his food, I'm just going to carry on. So basically the tablet isn't skewed to face the driver, it's skewed to face the passenger, which obviously safety wise makes sense, but it's not safe because the driver is going to go on the tablet whilst we're driving because it controls everything. So I wasn't keen on that, I wasn't keen on the brake, and I also didn't feel like the interior was as nice as the Hyundai's. So we were in the garage, because the garage is Hyundai and Ford, so we were literally in the garage being like, right, it's between the Ford, the Hyundai Kona and the Hyundai Ioniq 5. We had test drove the Kona, but then the Kona went to a different garage and we never saw it again because someone took it home. So we were sitting there trying to decide, and we hadn't test drove the Ioniq 5. We couldn't test drive the Kona again, and the one time we did drive the Kona, I thought that it maybe made me feel car sick, which never happens for me in the driver's seat, but I was thinking maybe it did. And the Mustang's such an extreme car. So, sorry.
I was going to say, forgetting about the term and the deposit, the price between them was here or there, wasn't it? It was like 20 quid a month between them. The insurance was more.
Yeah.
So it was the kind of decision of...
Because the Hyundais were like 90 quid a month, but the Mustang's like 120 a month. If you are new to the channel, Jack is the income earner for this house. He is. I'm not making any money off YouTube yet. The amount I make is so minimal I wouldn't call it any, but I don't make any money off YouTube yet. So the choice was Jack's dream car or the two Hyundais. Yeah. And it's Jack's money. So it was very much like a get the car you want to get.
But it wasn't like me really pushing for it.
No, it was not.
It was you more than anything
me.
saying like, let's get that. It's...
Yeah, it was me that went, get the Mustang if you want to get the Mustang, because Jack was stressed. Jack gets very nervous about money. Like, he gets very money anxious, and it was a lot of money we were having to spend when we didn't want to spend this money because of the situation with the car. And the Hyundai was the top model as well, which was the thing that was getting us like, oh, should we? Because it was like a top model Hyundai for the same price as the bottom level Mustang. Yeah. But then when the tech pack went into it, we were a bit more like, it's your dream car.
I think the top level Hyundai is like probably the same level as like the bottom level Mustang anyway.
Yeah, because we were thinking as well about the end value of the car, because we were thinking the Mustang we're probably going to be able to hand back actually way earlier than the Hyundai, because it's going to hold its value way better, because the Mustang's a better quality car, there's less made of them, because when we were in the garage they were telling us about how many Ioniq 5s were being pumped out at the minute, so we were thinking, well, this is going to hold its value better, it's Jack's dream car, it's better quality build as well, because it is better quality than the Hyundais, and the Hyundais are ugly. I love the interior of the car, and that is what matters for me through and through. I do not care what the car looks like on the outside, but whoa, that Ioniq 5 is an ugly ass car. Yeah. I was saying to Michael and to Jack that the day after we decided on the Mustang, an Ioniq 5 drove past me and I was just like, whoa, it's so ugly. Yeah, we ended up going for the Mustang. It's been scary since, because there's been so many things to pay for. Yeah. But yeah, and I love that. Yeah. That's so cool. We've been smiling since we picked it up. It's so good. The deal is Jack's been working since we got back. So we're gonna head, after Jack's finished working and had some food, we're gonna head out and play with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there's so many settings. Like, it's got profiles, it's got seat settings, there's loads to play with. And then I'm gonna go and see Ellie. I'm gonna take the ID3 though, because we're a bit scared.
Yeah.
Because the ID3 basically has a really, really short bonnet. Really, really short.
It's about 2/3 the length of the Mustang, so...
So we're a bit scared about parking the Mustang for the first time. Yeah. So we'll do that together.
Because it's in the city centre, isn't it, really? So
where Ellie lives.
So we always struggle anyway with that car, trying to find a space, whereas the
Mustang
might just
it's
be
going to be
like,
even scarier. Yeah. And when we've just picked up that car, I think I'd like the first big journey to be together.
Yeah.
And I'm more comfortable parking that thing. Yeah. So I'll just take the ID3. But I mean, the other guy's still here because he was saying there's a lot of dog hair, and we're like, yeah, sorry. So it's probably going to be wet still. Yeah. But it'll be fine. I'll just chuck the heated seats on, put a towel down. Yeah. It'll be alright. And then I think you're going to take the car to the gym.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, but we're going to go play with the settings after Jack's had some food. Very excited. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
You think it's worth it?
Yeah. Still a little bit stressed just because of it all, but yeah.
Yeah. The main stress now, because we were stressed, I was stressed that I wasn't actually going to like the car, because this very much was like it's a Jack car kind of decision. I was panicking, thinking, what if the car comes and I really, really don't like it, but I like it. And the main stress is the money that's going to be told that we have to pay for this one, because we're just worried that they're going to be like, there's this damage, there's this many miles you got to pay for. But fingers crossed, it's all going to go to plan, because really they shouldn't be charging us anything because they gave us no choice to hand the car back. Yeah. But never mind. Should we go get some food and we'll talk a little bit later?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited!
Yeah.
Confirm that the pin displayed on sync matches the pin displayed on your device. For your safety, please stay alert to changing road conditions and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
We got too excited and we're gonna go for a little drive. We're gonna go show my mama it, and that's only like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go for we're going for a quick drive. Jack, be careful. It's so much smoother. The suspension is so much better than the ID3. We hated the suspension in the 3, so this is good. We're too excited, so we're gonna go show mama and then head back. Oakley's just been left with a Kong. Jack's not gonna go to the gym, so Jack will be with Oakley all night, and then I'm gonna head to Ellie's. I'm at Ellie's now. I came back to get my camera because I left it in the car. We have got some food. We went for Lebanese food, so I've got a chicken shawarma wrap and some cheesy chips. Right. The car is leaving. That's the car being picked up. It's just been inspected and it's going. I don't want it to go.
I know, Oakley. This is sad.
This is sad. This is sad. Oh, the battery's about to die. Is he going?
Does it look like he's on his phone or something?
Damn. Well, the car's being picked up. It's off. The car has been gone for a few hours. We have heard back in terms of damages. When the guy was here, he was like, the only damages I have found are scuffs to the hubcaps. And Jack actually saw them this morning because I asked him to go out and take pictures of the car just in case like it got damaged in transit and we were blamed, anything like that. So Jack went out and he was like, there is damage to 3 of the hubcaps. 1 of them came with damage. So we'll have to see what they say about the other 2. The assessor was like, there is damage to the hubcaps, but it is within the amount that normally companies don't charge for it, because they're hubcaps, they're not alloys, and they're under a certain millimeter, like they're small enough. So we were like, okay, cool. Heard back, Elmo are charging us for it. They're charging us 180 quid to replace 2 hubcaps, which is just another point for me to say don't go with Elmo, because we have went back to them and the assessor said that they were in a rate that is typical for wear and tear, because obviously keep in mind we've had this car for a year and a half, and they were like, nope, pay. So don't go with Elmo is my message for this video, as well as the last. We haven't really been in the car since I last filmed. When we drove to my mama's, because I didn't really talk about that, we found like the car just feels cool. It feels luxury. It has like a sound for when you like accelerate and stuff, so it feels like you're in a petrol car, which is cool because it is a Mustang, but it just feels really cool. I'm very excited to spend some more time in there because we haven't currently. We're going to now, because obviously we don't have the old car, because I took the old car at the gym yesterday, but it's gone now, so that's it. We just have the Mustang. Very excited about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to leave it a like. I hope you guys commented and guessed which one you thought it was going to be and whether you got it right. I'm happy with the decision that we made. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave it a like, as it really helps grow my channel and lets me do way more exciting videos. So if you could leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you are new, share it, all that kind of stuff, would really appreciate it. But even if you don't do any of that, thank you so much for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in another video.